What if the face staring back at you in the mirror isn't a stranger anymore, but a warrior you never knew existed? What if that relentless inner voice, the one that hisses, "You're worthless, you're invisible, give up now," could be silenced forever with just 5 whispers of change? And what if I revealed that these aren't lofty secrets locked away in self-help books, but simple, daily acts that could transform your crumbling self-esteem into an unbreakable fortress, starting tonight? Hold on tight, because this isn't your average pep talk. This is the electrifying true story of Mia, a woman who clawed her way from the abyss of self-doubt to the pinnacle of self-love, and by the end of this tale, you'll be burning with the fire to rewrite your own destiny. Every word you're about to hear is a spark. Ignore it at your peril, or let it ignite the revolution within you. Mia wasn't always the confident force she became. At 28, she was trapped in a suffocating Brooklyn apartment where the walls echoed her isolation. Each dawn brought the same ritual, eyes fluttering open to a ceiling that seemed to press down heavier with every breath. She'd reach for her phone, dive into the endless scroll of Instagram perfection, flawless smiles, sculpted bodies, lives that screamed success, and feel her own existence shrink to nothing. Why even try? The voice inside taunted, a cruel echo from childhood scars and failed dreams. She dodged mirrors like they were enemies, her reflection a battlefield of flaws she couldn't unsee. Social invites? Declined with excuses that hid her terror. Work presentations? Delivered in a mumble, followed by nights replaying every stutter, convinced she was a fraud. Her self-esteem wasn't low, it was buried alive, gasping for air under layers of rejection and comparison. But fate has a way of intervening when you're at your lowest. One brutal winter night, as snowflakes assaulted her window like accusations, Mia crumpled to the floor in a heap of tears and despair. Her body shook with sobs that felt endless, her mind a whirlwind of, "What if I just vanish?" In that raw, unfiltered moment of surrender, she whispered a vow into the void, "This ends now. I deserve more." Little did she know, the universe was listening, and her grandmother's forgotten journal was about to become her lifeline. Rummaging through dusty boxes the next day, her fingers brushed against weathered leather. No fancy cover, just a simple inscription, 5 habits to reclaim your soul. Dare to begin, or forever fade. Mia's heart skipped, skepticism mixed with a desperate hunger. She cracked it open, and the first page didn't coddle her. It challenged her, face the mirror each morning and declare your power, lie if you must, until the lie becomes your truth. Affirmations? She rolled her eyes, thinking of cheesy motivational posters. But what did she have to lose? The next dawn, she stood trembling before her bathroom mirror, the fluorescent light casting harsh shadows on her tear-streaked face. "I am worthy," she forced out, voice cracking like brittle ice. "I am capable. I am enough, flaws and all." It felt absurd, theatrical, a performance for an audience of one. Yet she persisted, adding 2 more, "I deserve joy. My voice matters." Day after day, the words chipped away at the armor of doubt. Science whispers why, affirmations rewire neural pathways, turning self-sabotage into self-support.by week 2, Mia caught herself standing straighter at work. A colleague's critique didn't shatter her, it bounced off. She even submitted a bold design idea without second-guessing. The mirror, once her tormentor, became her ally. Imagine that shift in you, words as weapons, forging confidence from the forge of repetition. Emboldened, Mia turned the page during a lonely lunch in a crowded cafe, the clatter of plates mirroring her inner chaos. The second habit leaped out like a revelation: gather gratitude as if it's the air you breathe. Scarcity is the thief that steals your sight. Mia had mastered the art of lack: no perfect job, no soulmate, no effortless grace. Gratitude seemed like a joke for the fortunate. But she tried, jotting 3 entries in a crumpled notebook that evening. The subtle warmth of sunlight filtering through her blinds. A barista's unexpected smile that pierced her isolation. Her resilient heart that kept beating despite the bruises. The next night, more, the aroma of fresh coffee grounding her mornings, a forgotten song on the radio stirring buried joy, the quiet strength in her sketches that no one else could replicate. At first, it was mechanical, a chore. Then, like dawn breaking, it transformed her lens. The world bloomed with overlooked treasures. She savored a walk in the park, noticing leaves rustling like applause. At work, a small win, a client's nod, felt like a victory parade. Psychologists call it the gratitude effect. It floods your brain with dopamine, shifting focus from voids to abundance. Mia's days brightened. The glass wasn't half empty, it overflowed with possibilities she once ignored. What hidden gems in your life are waiting to be unearthed, turning your shadows into light? But storms don't vanish overnight. A looming deadline at work, a pitch that could redefine her career, sent panic surging like a tidal wave. Mia's knees weakened at the thought. Flipping to the third page under a flickering desk lamp, she read, "Command your body with daily motion, or let fear chain it in place." Exercise? Mia hadn't laced up sneakers since awkward teen years. She started minuscule, a brisk 10-minute walk around the block, cold air biting her cheeks, heartbeat syncing with her steps. 10 became 15, then a free yoga app in her living room, poses fumbling but freeing. Sweat dripped, muscles protested, but endorphins surged like a euphoric wave. Her posture shifted, shoulders back, chin up, as if her body remembered its power. On presentation day, she entered the room not as a shadow, but as a presence. Her voice rang clear, gestures confident, ideas flowing like a river unchained. Applause followed, her boss's praise a bomb, "You've got fire now." Movement, that simple act, released serotonin and banished cortisol, science's gift to self-esteem. Mia danced in her kitchen that night, not caring who might see. Feel that pull? Your body craves it too, motion as medicine, turning fragility into fierce strength. Doubt, that sly intruder, crept back after a disastrous blind date where rejection stung like salt in a wound. Mia wavered, the journal mocking her from the nightstand. But she opened it anyway, and the fourth habit demanded action. Forge a chain of small victories, each link proof that you are unstoppable. Tiny? Almost insultingly so. She began with basics, folding laundry with precision, sipping water mindfully upon waking, reading 10 pages of an inspiring book before bed. Each completion sparked a quiet celebration, a deep breath, a whispered, "I did it," a journal tick that built like compound interest. Dopamine rewarded her consistency, creating a loop of achievement. Soon, these snowballed, emailing a mentor for advice, voicing an opinion in a team huddle, cooking a nourishing meal from scratch. Failures? They stung less, reframed as stepping stones. Mia's self-trust ballooned, the voice that once predicted doom now faced a wall of evidence. Imagine stacking your own wins, each one a brick in your empire of esteem, proving you're not just surviving, but conquering. As cherry blossoms painted the city pink, symbolizing renewal, Mia confronted her final barrier, the toxic haze around her. The journal's last words cut deep: sculpt your surroundings with intention, or let them sculpt a smaller you. An audit ensued, ruthless and liberating. She unfollowed feeds that fueled envy, their filtered perfection no longer her measure. Draining friendships? Gently phased out, replaced by calls with uplifting souls who celebrated her quirks. She curated playlists of empowering anthems, podcasts that sparked growth, and transformed her space with vibrant plants and affirmations scrawled on walls. Books on resilience lined her shelves, negativity found no foothold. Her circle became a mirror of her aspirations, artists who collaborated, mentors who challenged, friends who laughed without judgment. The shift was seismic, self-esteem no longer fragile, but fortified by an ecosystem of positivity. Mia thrived, promotions earned, romances kindled, art exhibited. People gravitated to her glow, asking her secret. She smiled, "I chose what echoes back to me." This isn't just Mia's odyssey, it's a blueprint for yours, Sonia, and every soul watching from Surgodha or beyond, where dreams wrestle with doubt under the same sun. Affirmations arm your mind against lies. Gratitude illuminates hidden joys. Movement awakens your inner warrior. Victories accumulate unassailable proof. A curated world amplifies your worth. These habits aren't trends, they're timeless tools, backed by neuroscience and live triumphs across cultures. From bustling Punjab streets to quiet global corners, they've lifted students facing exams, parents reclaiming identity, entrepreneurs defying odds. But here's the razor-sharp truth that demands your attention: ignoring them sentences you to more of the same, mirrors avoided, opportunities missed, a life half-lived in whispers. Pause now. Envision your empowered self, eyes sparkling with certainty, steps bold, voice commanding respect. That version isn't a fantasy, she's dormant, awaiting your command. Start tonight. Affirm in the mirror at dawn. Harvest gratitude before sleep. Move with purpose. Claim victories, no matter how small. Cure it ruthlessly. Repeat until it's habit, until doubt crumbles. You're not broken, you're a masterpiece in progress. Seize these 5 keys, unlock your radiance. The world awaits your roar. Now rise, your story begins.